a prenatal sequence, and we're going to start standing up. So if you're in your third trimester and you're feeling quite big, we'll start standing and then slowly get you to the ground, because it can be a little bit of a mission getting up and down sometimes. So let's start with the feet a little bit wider than your hips, and then just point your toes a little bit wider here as well. We're going to unlock your knees, and then I want you to point your knees towards the pinky toe sides of your feet. And when you do that, you should feel that your SIJ, your sacroiliac joint, it locks in place, okay? Where it's tight around the hips. Hold it there. So we've got a little sense that we're trying to tuck the tailbone under, and what that does is lengthen your low back, yeah? Hold it. If quads are burning, they should be burning. Remember, you're going to push out a baby quite soon, and you're going to need to run a marathon. So quads are burning, hold it there. Keep the breath moving, and then simply straighten through the legs and relax when you need to. Okay, again, unlock knees, a little bit of a bend. We're tucked under through the tailbone, and we're gently trying to point the feet towards the pinky toe side. Good. This time, let's bring in a breath. So inhale and reach the arms all the way up. Hold your squat there if you can. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale again. And with the next exhale, we'll bring the hands to the thighs and slide down a little bit. So I've got my arms locked so that the arms act as a prop, okay? So I'm not having to use a lot of effort to hold this position, and this is really good in active birthing as well. Holding here, next exhale, your breath out. You're welcome to rock and move a little bit if you need to. And I'd like you to feel that when you your breath out, you can soften your pelvic floor. And all you need to think about to be able to do that is think about reaching the loo. You've sat down and you can, it's a sigh of relief kind of breath. It's not pushing. Then pushing up, you can straighten your legs. We'll inhale and lift the arms up. Exhale, squat down just a little bit, taking the hands to the heart. And then I want you to try and lift up the pelvic floor muscles. So all that means is holding on as if you would to your bladder and bowel, but the breath is still there. So it's not like a full suck up, like a Kegel. It's just like it's a level one, okay? No toilet close by. You've got to hold it on, but the breath is still there. Then with the next exhale, we're going to reverse that like we did before. So let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, hands coming down, soften the pelvic floor. It's like you have reached the loo and now you can let go, but it's definitely not pushing. You're going to have times through your birth where your midwife or your gynecologist, obstetrician is going to say, don't push yet, but you'll feel like pushing. If you can train yourself to your breath out, this is going to help you to avoid pushing when you feel like you want to, and to also breathe your baby down. So that's what you are doing. You are breathing your baby down into your arms. So from here again, push up, squeeze glutes, inhale, exhale, just a little exhale, just a little bend. Inhale, switch on pelvic floor, lift them up, and then the breath out as you bend forward, yeah? Move a little bit if that helps you. You can lock your elbows with this just to help support the heaviness of your body. Soft through belly, soft through bottom. Rocking like this is really, really helpful in early labor. Okay, we're gonna push down, push into the feet, squeeze glutes, lift up, breathe in, and out. Lift up those pelvic floor muscles inside, and then the breath out. Making low tones is really helpful during labor. An R is always more relaxing to you and your baby than a ah. But it's okay to make any noise during your birth. If you practice this during your yoga practice, it will help you to become more uninhibited when you're birthing your baby. And sometimes that can be in a very clinical and unfamiliar environment. If you're familiar with the sounds of your own birthing body, this will help you bring your baby into your arms. One more of these to go. Remember, squeeze glutes, plug in the hips, lift up. And coming down, inhale, lift up, squeeze on pelvic floor, and then the breath out. Okay, so we're going to start to bring the legs closer together. So come all the way up, sneak the feet in a little bit closer, and then step them together. Give the knees a little bit of an unlock. So every joint is becoming a little more mobile during pregnancy due to the relaxin in your body. So just keeping those joints moving will help with any discomfort there. All right, so next we're going to move into a dancing warrior sequence. So if you're comfortable to take your feet wide once again, take them there. And then we're going to turn, let's start with our right side, our right foot out to the side. If you don't have any yoga experience, be really mindful with this one. I want you to push into the pinky toe sides of your feet, lift all 10 toes to pop the arch of your foot. If your knee is falling into the big toe side, bring your foot in a little bit closer. My tail is tucked under, and I'm going to lift the arms out to the side. Drop the elbows a little lower and pull back on the wrists. So your usual warrior two might look a little like this. We're going to modify it, drawing elbows in slightly, feeling like you're pulling your armpit muscles in. Now breathe in and let's fly our warrior and lifting up through that right side. And then you've got a couple of options here. Exhale, let's take an easy option first. Hand to knee, and then sweeping your left arm through. Hold this for another breath, and then when you're ready to dance out of it, you can straighten that right knee, left arm down, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bend back into warrior. Right hand for level 1, easy. Forearm for experience level 2. With your next inhale, sweep the arm forward and up. And holding it here, actively pushing away through your back leg and squeezing the glutes to help tuck the hips under. Keep the breath moving. If this is becoming a little bit too strong for you, you can always bring your hand back onto your knee. Yeah, good. Let's do one more on this side. We're going to straighten here. Point the back sit bone down, inhale. Bending into that right knee, exhale. Inhale, reaching that left arm. And exhale, pushing away into the pinky toe side of your back foot here. Try not to let your front knee lunge past your ankle. Keep it a little bit behind to save your knee. When you're ready here, coming all the way back up, again straighten, drop into your left hip, inhale. And then exhale, take the hands back to the hips. So to demonstrate the other side, I'm going to turn around for you so that you can see how my low back looks. Otherwise, you can just swap sides. So back into warrior. This time the left foot is leading. Ensure your knee's not going past your ankle. We're going to push into the pinky toe side of that back foot. Warrior two. Unlock your traps by dropping the elbows down. Inhale to reverse, pushing away through that front heel. Exhale, either your hand or forearm down to the mat. Push into the pinky toe side of your back foot, and then reaching, right arm away. Breathe into it, and my tailbone is tucked under, yeah? Inhale, reverse your warrior, straighten the left knee a little. Exhale, warrior two, hand or elbow to the knee. Push into the pinky toe side of your back foot. Inhale, reach your right arm away. Exhale, hold it there. Try to pull this shoulder, your right shoulder, down away from your ear. One more to go. Let's inhale, lift up through quad. And exhale, forearm or hand down. Watch that back. Try to tuck baby under, or if you're in your third trimester, trying to tuck under through that tailbone. Breathe it here. Reaching right arm away. Try to lift up all 10 toes to keep the arch of the foot secure. And when you're ready, reaching out of this one. Wonderful. So you really should have a sense of what slow but strong, full range movements through your legs, how they can bring a lot of heat to the body. So when you're birthing your baby, these muscles will help to provide a little bit of energy for you to help move and breathe your baby out. Yeah. The last thing that we're going to practice in this video for third trimester or active birthing is coming down into a squat. Try to do this every day. If you have a chair or something close by that you want to work with, if you feel insecure, use it. Come back to feet a little bit wider. So imagine you just dropped something, $100. You have no choice but to get down. I'm going to use my opposite arm, and then I'm going to use my hands just to help unload my feet, and I'll bring my feet to wherever feels natural for me, and then slowly drop my body weight back. Okay, so I'm curling under. Even when your belly's out really, really big, this squatting movement is good to help push your baby down. If we don't get enough movement in the womb, it can lead to sometimes poorer muscle tone as a child. Come up by using your hands again, push into them, weight back into your heels, and use your hands so you can climb up if your back's feeling a little sore and baby's really heavy. And then push the hips forward to stand back up, okay? Again, coming down into a squat, hands to knees, one hand down, both hands down, and all the way into your squat. And if you have a pre-existing yoga practice and you want to come deeper onto your heels, that's fine as well. You can practice squatting every day using the same breath techniques that we were using when we were standing up. And inhaling, holding the breath in as if you're trying to hold baby up, and exhaling as if you're trying to breathe her down without pushing. Try and squat a little bit every day to help birth that baby. Thanks for watching. Hari Om Tat Sat.